Welcome back to Vagabond, Gypsy, Tarot, and Oracle. Today we are doing our readings for our people who were born on Sundays. If you were born on a Sunday, this is for you. You're in the right spot. This is for Sunday, May 26th through Sunday, June 2nd. Sunday, May 26th through Sunday, June 2nd. We have Memorial Day tomorrow, Monday. And then, let's see here. That's it. That's it for our weekly information, I guess, on the calendar anyway. And so let's see what we've got going on for you for energy, or your energy this week. 8 is the coffin. 8 numerologically is about action, taking action, or not action. We have the enchantress, which is the magician. Planetary correspondence is Mercury, goddess, god of communication. Justice. Wow. Wow, the star. A lot of major arcana cards here. So the star is about hope. Justice is about balance, cause and effect, and the magician is about turning visions into reality. So we have 2 for balance, 8 again. We have 8 and 8. So we have a lot of taking action. Okay, so with the Enchantress card here, this is about living an aligned life. Following what you do, following what you want to do, turning dreams into reality. It's about that hope of making things happen the way that you want them to. Now with the coffin card, don't be freaked out. It can mean death of an idea, death of a way that you're doing things. When this comes up in just a regular energy reading, it usually just means that you need to take a little bit of relaxation time, sleep a little more. With a just a weekly energy reading, it doesn't mean it normally doesn't mean anything. As if it's different meaning if you were to give like a yearly reading, let's say. But it certainly can signify exhaustion, and that's why you may need to rethink the way that you're doing things. The exhaustion of worrying about things that you can't change, but changing the things that you can. And that's what this magician card here is for, saying to you, you need to turn your dreams into reality instead of sitting around thinking that nothing's going to work out. That's also why we have this strong card of the star card here as well. It's a very hopeful card, a hopeful energy. It's an energy of complete hope of what could be, the possibilities of what you can make happen. Balance card here could justify a couple things. It could mean that you need to balance out the way that you're doing things. That's why this coffin card is here. Exhaustion. Relax. Sleep in a bit. Be a little bit kinder to yourself. Things will work out the way they're meant to work out in the long run. That's what I truly believe. Whether they work out the way we want them to or not, I truly believe that's the way it's supposed to be. And I know some of you are like, oh, I mean, we have the ability to change as well. You can modify the way things work out by adjusting the way you do things. So you do have that power. But ultimately, the way things work out are the way they work out. That's truly what I believe. And if you keep a balanced disposition, a balanced mind, a balanced thought process of the way that you want, I mean, don't overthink it, but just know that you can make things happen for you the way that you want them to. Sometimes we have to readjust and readjust and readjust, but eventually we can get what we want, or what we get we realize is what we want, or what we can work with, or the way that it's meant to be. Sometimes I think that we try to get things the way that we see other people get things. And that's where the frustration comes in, is that the way things work out for you may work out differently for somebody else, even though you may be like, well, I want it to work out like them. But the way that it works out for you is the way that it works out for you. It's still a positive. And maybe the other people will be like, wow, I wish it would have worked out for me that way. You have to worry about you. That old saying from your, well, if you had parents or family that said that, you have to work it for you. Don't worry about others. You do you. So, yes, take some time to relax, but know that you can turn your visions into reality. Might not be exactly like somebody else because their situation is different. There's so many different things about another person than there is about you. I don't know how to put that. I'm trying to think of the words. There's so many caveats. There's so many different situations for every person. So because you get to a place in a different way doesn't mean that it's not as exciting or not as successful, or not as promising as you wanted it to be. So anyways, I hope that you have a beautiful, blessed week, and we will see you back again next Sunday.